that's exactly what we need at this juncture of human history and in the history of XISS, I would say. Ever readiness, resilience, first of all resilience to whatever crisis situation we are faced with, whatever we are grappling with at the moment. And I tell you, even if there is a normal situation, or what we call new normal, we do not know when that new normal will come about, but whatever but the situation in the days to come or in the weeks to come, we need to use both the modes. Physical mode surely will be using, but it's always good to use visual mode as well, so that we are able to access many more students, many more stakeholders of ours who are not only in Ranchi or in Jharkhand, but also across the country, across the world. Therefore, this is going to be a part and parcel of our lifestyle in the days to come. And therefore, I would insist upon ever readiness, upgradation, and also updating ourselves as to what's happening in the market outside. Therefore, this extreme situation has also taught us as to how we should be ever ready to face the market outside, whatever the demands and the needs of the market outside, so that we prepare ourselves and the students and other stakeholders accordingly. And lo and behold, we are able to adjust and adapt. That's the bottom line today. Otherwise, if we don't shape up, we have to ship out. Thank you. I'm so very happy that you remember the teachers with gratitude and kindness. I have been going around telling the students of various schools and also colleges when I was the chairman of XISS governing body. If any student doesn't respect his or her parents, he cannot respect his or her teachers. And if a student doesn't respect his or her teachers, then he cannot respect anyone else under the sun. So therefore, I'm very happy that you remember this day, which is very important for the teachers surely, but for the students as well. And you would like to do something on that day to make it memorable. My only message, therefore, for the students will be determined, be focused, be men and women of principles, and there is no power on earth that can stop you from being prosperous or making progress in life. And be honest to yourself, because if you try to deceive others, it's like deceiving ourselves. And therefore, let's be honest to ourselves, so that in the long run we are successful in our life. And therefore, the message which I gave to the teachers and to others in terms of our preparedness and in terms of our ability to adapt according to the changing trends and situations, as regards resilience. Therefore, the same message I would like to give to the students also. Be ready to respond to the challenges of today and tomorrow.
Being an administrator in the institutes, I suggest my professors that to become more helpful and have positive attitude towards students, but not to compromise to the moral imperatives, ethical imperatives, but stick to the principles and be more helpful towards the students. This is number one, I would suggest. Secondly, I also would suggest to our professors that they must use the resources available and prepare themselves well, so that they deliver the goods, come what may, but they should stick to the principles and whatever that they should give to the students. We are talking now online, but also in offline mode also, that I would suggest that they have to keep themselves, give their best, so that they deliver the goods and students benefit more. But this relationship for teacher-students must go this message. Yes, students must be grateful to their teachers because when students are there and students acknowledge the contribution of their professors and teachers, professors feel happy and at the same time they are elevated and they get motivation to do more and better. So I would also suggest our students, dear students, that they must be grateful to their teachers and professors because what they are, to a great extent, they must realize that it is the contribution of their teachers and professors. So I wish them also the best.
Well, 5th of September we celebrate this day as Teachers' Day in the honor of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, who also was the second President of India and the first Vice President of India. And he was the most honorable and adorable teachers in the teaching community. So, after him, to remember him, we celebrate Teachers' Day. But then the entire concept of Teachers' Day has changed nowadays, because especially due to this pandemic, which is worldwide, where teachers they are not able to see their students face to face. Students, because of many reasons, are not able to talk to their teachers directly, because there are psychological problems, there are internet issues, all those things. So the entire concept of this year, and perhaps last year also, the entire concept of Teachers' Day has changed. And it has not changed for the good. So we need to pray to the Almighty that in the days to come, possibly next year, we can have a Teachers' Day where the students know their teacher properly and the teacher knows each and every student by name, not only by name, by face, by character, and there is a personal attachment between the students and the teachers, which leads to not only to goodwill, not only to better harmony, but to better learning and teaching as well. So this is what I feel I should say on the occasion of Teachers' Day. Thank you.
So basically, one thing is going to change for sure. We will have a blended mode of teaching. What does blended mode mean? Blended mode means that we will have both offline as well as online classes. Even if the pandemic spares us in the next 1 year or so, I think we have tasted success of online teaching. So what we will do in the future is we will combine the best of offline and the best of online teaching, and I personally call it blended teaching. I am not aware of if there is any other technical name given for this kind of teaching, but this is what I think is going to happen in the future. Another thing is the emergence of what we call flipped classroom. What is a flipped classroom? It is like, sharing my content or my material with students a couple of days before the session is actually supposed to take place. And instead of me teaching them, they come and teach not only themselves but their friends also. The teacher only acts as a facilitator, only as a coach, only as a guide, not a teacher actually. It's not that we consider teacher in the traditional sense of the term in the flipped classroom. So what are the stages? One, we share the classroom material with students a couple of days before the class is supposed to take place. Then secondly, we ask them to come prepared. Third, in the classroom, there are a variety of teaching methods through which we can, we can navigate through the topic. For example, assignment. or some activities. Or in case they have trouble finding out answer to such troubling questions, then we can get in as a teacher and we can clarify their doubts. So I think blended education, flipped classrooms, these are some of the things which are going to
Definitely, for more than a year, the institute classrooms are deserted, and the main attraction of the institute is obviously the students, those who are moving here around and creating lot of activities on this. And apart from teaching, of course, we are able to manage the things to some extent, not 100%, but other activities have been highly affected. So the deserted institute is a very tough thing for us to also accept in such a big institute.
It is indeed, I would not say difficult, but a change which is not very welcoming, I would say. Because any institute, the student and teacher relationship is very important, of course, in the physical sense. Digitally, you can connect with anybody today. So, what I feel is that probably we are just trying to make things work, trying to do with things whatever is available with us. But I really pray that how soon we can actually come back to the normal teaching and learning processes with which we can actually make the students get proper learning here. That is what I feel. That is what comes to my mind.
My understanding is that when I used to look at the faces of my students, I could guess whether they are following my teaching. That part is quite easy because I am addressing where most of the cameras are off, and I am addressing a black screen. So I am not able to understand or watch how much whatever I am saying, how much of it I will grasp. That is one of the major challenges. Second challenge is, of course, there are technical challenges. Certain where we used to use our boards usually, how much that was not that frequent. We have changed the we are using the whiteboard, etc. But still, when I look at in the mobile phone, I find it, as the students have told me, that typical very small and it is painful. Eyes are paining and others are paining. So it is not very healthy atmosphere for teaching. So these are the two challenges. Of course, there are great opportunities also. We have brought many things which otherwise would not happen in the normal classroom, that we have brought the world within the window. Okay, so now we can run etc. at the while classes and give a lot of exposures simultaneously, which was not very